Stupid thing. You'd be talking about your family.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't like it. It's just it puts me in a weird mood just thinking about just what the fuck's really going on. Yeah, I guess that's the thing is, not even really that I'm wondering. It's just I don't know what it is. I didn't even mean to press play. What is this thing? I don't know what's going on. I think it is live. I tried to set it for give myself a few minutes, but it just started anyways. I don't know why it does that. Can you just sit there, phone? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I got it. When I was starting my show, I saw that Roger was starting his show. I'm like, fuck. I would normally watch his show. And I don't know. Fuck, dude. Why does he have to start his show right when I'm starting my show, dude? Hi, Raccoony. Raccoony, Coony, Coony. I already gave you a huge thing of food, Raccoony. I'm not feeding you again. Raccoons will just eat and eat. I just think they would eat until they exploded. And God said, let there be trash pandas that eat until they explode. To clean up the scraps. And God said, let there be trash pandas with bandit masks on their face. And they will rummage for food and eat until they pop. And it was the raccoon. Right outside this lazy summer home. You ain't got time to call your soul a critic, no. Right outside the lazy gate of winter summer, wondering where the nut thatch wings a mile long, just carry the bird away. Wake up to find out that you are the eyes of the world. Your heart has its beaches, its homelands, and thoughts of its own. Awake now, discover that you are the song that the There comes a redeemer and he's slowly to phase away. There follows a wagon behind him that's loaded with clay. And the seeds that were silent all burst into bloom and decay. The night comes so quiet, it's close on the heels of the day. Wake up to find out that you are the eyes of the world. Your heart All the years roll by. They melt into a dream. A broken angel sings from a guitar. Hold up. In the end you'll hear that song. Crying like the wind down every lonely street that's ever been. The stellar blue. Stellar blue. Can't do it. How did it go? All the cards are down. All the cards. Let's see. All the cards are down. There's nothing left to see. There's just the pain left and vanished years. Kind of forget how that goes. In the end, you'll hear that song come crying like the wind down every lonely street that's ever been. Yeah, that's it. The stellar blue, so beautiful. The stellar blue, stellar blue. And it builds up. Boom. I've stayed in every blue light cheap hotel. Can't win for trying. I think that's it. I've stayed in every blue light cheap hotel. Can't win for trying. Dust off those rusty strings just one more time. Gonna make 'em shine. Gonna make 'em shine. I can't really sing like that, obviously. Jerry couldn't really sing like that either. Dust off those rusty strings just one more time. Gonna make 'em shine. I like the end of that song where they go. Well, 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 well. That's so cool. Goes. That's so epic. What a cool. Jerry Garcia wrote the coolest shit, man. I love that guy. All this stuff is just so good. I like that song. On the day when I was born, Daddy sat down and cried. I had that mark just as plain as day that could not be denied. What a great line for a song at the beginning. On the day when I was born, Daddy sat down and cried. Had the mark just as plain as day that could not be denied. Say the Cain caught Abel, rolling loaded dice. Ace of spades behind his ear and him not thinking twice. Half step a Mississippi uptown. How does that go? Half step Mississippi uptown. Bam, 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 toodaloo. Hello, baby, I'm gone. Goodbye. Half a cup of rock and rye. Farewell to you. I forget how that goes. Hello, baby, I'm gone. Goodbye. Half a cup of rock and rye. Farewell to you, old southern skies. I'm on my way, on my way. I don't know how to play that song very well. That's a great song by the Grateful Dead, though. It's another one of Jerry's masterpieces. What is the next? It's like, if all you got to live for is what you've left behind, get yourself a powder charge and seal that silver mine. I lost my boots in transit, baby, just a pile of smoke and leather. I nailed a retread to my feet and prayed for better weather. A half step Mississippi uptown. Toodaloo. Hello, baby, I'm gone. Goodbye. Half a cup of rock and rye. Farewell to you, old southern skies. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I don't know. Jerry plays the coolest little guitar solo right there. I don't know what he does. They say that when your ship gets in, the first man takes the sail, the second takes the after deck, and the third the planks and rails. You don't have no ship left by the time you're done handing it out to everybody. What's the point in calling the shots if your cue ain't straight in line? Your cue ball is made of styrofoam and no one's got the time. Half step Mississippi uptown. Toodaloo. Hello, baby, I'm gone. Goodbye. Half a cup of rock and rye. Farewell to you, old southern skies. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. On my way. On On the day when I was born, Daddy sat down and cried. I had the mark just as plain as day that could not be denied. They say the king caught Abel rolling loaded dice. An ace of spades behind his ear and him not thinking twice. Half step, oh, Mississippi uptown, yeah, Toodaloo. Hello, baby, I'm gone. Goodbye. Half a cup of rock and rye. Farewell to you, old southern skies. I'm on my way, on my way. I don't know how he does that little guitar solo there, but what he does is really cool. You can trust me, bro. And then the end of the song, it goes into this part where it's like, I don't know if I can play it right. It's kind of slower. It goes. Yeah, like that. Across the Rio Grande, across the lazy river. That's right. Across the Rio Grande, across that lazy river, across the Rio Grande, across that lazy river, across that Rio Grande, across that lazy river, across that Rio Grande, across the lazy river. And then Jerry plays a really cool solo. What's up, Jono? Mental Raccoon, good morning, my friend. Mississippi Hat. Oh, somebody knows what I'm playing. I love it. Play Pink Floyd. I know some Pink Floyd. I used to do some of their songs. What was the one I was doing? Oh, Pink Floyd is so good. I love them. Such a crazy, cool band. I know a lot about Pink Floyd. I've seen Roger Waters play live in concert, but I've never seen David Gilmour. Roger Waters is crazy, man. I've seen him play twice. And it sounds just like you're watching Floyd, but if you have to choose between personalities, like, with the classic Floyd stuff, there's like a good, like, half a dozen albums, right? They put out in the mid-'70s, beginning of the early '80s, from like The Wall back to like Dark Side or Wish You Were Here, and Animals and all those albums. And it's like, that's just classic Floyd, and if you have to choose between which person, because David Gilmour and Roger Waters, Roger Waters is kind of like the mastermind behind the band, and David Gilmour, he was just the guy that made it sound beautiful, and so the two of them were just like a perfect combination. But Roger Waters has that energy, that that kind of crazy spunk to him, and I have to say, like, I've watched videos of the live David Gilmour, Floyd or whatever, and sounds amazing. They have somebody that sounds kind of like Roger Waters playing his part, but I gotta say, when I've seen Roger Waters in concert, it's been an experience. It wasn't just a nostalgia act. Like, he's got great charisma on stage. He's really intense and he's trippy. I love it. Let's see, the lunatic is on the grass. I think about the insane asylums back in like the 1800s, all these crazy castles. The lunatic is on the grass. The lunatic is on the grass. Remembering days and daisy chains and laughs. You've got to keep those loonies on the path. The lunatic is in the hall. The lunatics are in my hall. The paper holds their folded faces to the floor, and every day the paper boy brings more. And if the dam breaks open, then it's too soon. If there is no room upon the hill, I see you on the dark side of the moon. Oh, I don't know how that goes here. And if your head explodes with dark forebodings, I can't see it. I gotta have like the whole choir. And if your head explodes with dark forebodings too, I see you on the dark side of the moon. Oh, I don't know how that goes. My favorite part is, the lunatic is in my head. The lunatic is in my head. You raise the blade, you make the change, you rearrange me till I'm sane. There's someone in my head, but it's not me. And if the cloud bursts thunder in your ear, you shout and no one seems to hear. And if the band you're in starts playing different tunes, I see you on the dark side of the moon. Ooh, that's how it goes. Lunatics. I forget the rest of the song. I wonder what the rest of the song was. Because I don't remember the rest of the song. If only he had remembered it. It must have been cool, whatever it was. He probably had some other part that he just forgot right there. I don't remember the rest of the song. But yeah, it's nice. Sounds nice. And it's like, the dark side of the moon is a full life experience. Like it starts off with a woman screaming, right? There's a heartbeat. Da-dun, da-dun. Woman screaming. You're being born. Breathe in the air. You just breathe in the air. You're born. And then almost immediately, it's like time is ticking. Tick, 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 ding, 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 ticking away. And so you're like, by the end of that song, I think that, well, what is it? After time, it's like the tolling of the iron bell. And you start talking about God and like spirituality, draws the faithful to their knees to hear the softly spoken magic spell. And then you go into like, so I think there's like the great gig in the sky. That's the part. Like, there's like you got to go money. So it's time and money. You're working your way through life. Time, money, and then us and them. It's just like the bitter truth. It's like us and them, the good guys, the bad guys. Just the really hard parts of life are just the things that you have to know about, like wars. And then you got like, I think us and them, then it's like, there's some other psychedelic shit, I forget what else. It's like, so it's time, money, us and them, and then by the end of the album, you have brain damage, and fucking, you just lost your mind. And then after that, it's eclipse, and that's when the moon eclipses at the end. It's like your life is over, and it's like, and so it summarizes everything at the end. It's like all that you touch, all that you breathe, beg, borrow, all this. It goes over all the things that you've done in your life. Everything is under the sun. It's eclipsed by the moon. So it's a full life experience, and I think it closes out on the heartbeat, at the end. But you're born at the beginning, breathe in the air, and then it takes you on a whole life experience through time and money and us and them, and then you get brain damage, and then fucking everything is summarized. Your life flashes before your eyes, and there it is. It's that easy, easy peasy. You get brain damage at the end. It's so fitting, so cynical but true. Sad but true. Ladies and gentlemen, that was that was Metallica. Michael Jackson. Sad but true. That's Metallica. Sad but true. I mean, that's their song. Sad but true. I wasn't saying it was sad but true. I'm saying that's the name of the song. Sad but true. Sad but true. Metallica yodels. I only yodel when I'm being silly. I don't ever be like, I'm so mad. Yeah. What if people yodeled when they got mad? If it was just, I'm so pissed off at you, bitch. Yeah. I guess that's how Maynard was hired for Tool. Is like they had, the drummer and bass player and guitar player. They all had their band, and they're just an awesome band, but they didn't have a singer. And their next door neighbor was this fucking asshole that was always fighting and yelling at his girlfriend, and he was like, you fucking bitch! Just yelling really loud, full of anger, and fucking just had some serious, like, it had some, like, meat to, like his voice just has that. I know it was driving, you know, and it's like, wow, that guy's got some anger. And I went and met the guy, like, dude, you want us to be singer in our band? Just do that, whatever you were just doing there, screaming at your lady, dude. Fucking come over here and scream into the microphone. It sounded good. And then he became their singer, Maynard. It's a pretty cool story. I don't know if it's true, but it's cool. So I just tell it like it's true because I like to make up stories and tell stories. Just kidding. But I did hear that was true. I think that's a cool story, so I'm hoping. I got my fingers crossed. Maynard kind of disappointed me, though, as along with every other famous fucking schmuck during COVID. I'm like, oh, that's right. All these people are just fucking sold out, dude. Ah, God, they all come back, you know, they pull your card. Oh, you got to get up there and sell the vaccine or, you know, wear a mask. And I think Maynard was saying something about it. He was hating on Trump and being all crazy political. I'm like, dude, shut up, man. Go back to playing music. Nobody wants to hear what you have to say about Trump. Who cares? Nobody fucking... You don't need to talk about that shit, dude. Come on, man. My battery's already dead. It was fully charged when I started this shit. What the fuck's going on? It's fucking shit. My battery's always dead. That's a perpetually dead battery. He who's not busy being born is busy dying. Darkness at the break of noon. I forget the eclipses both the sun and moon. To understand you know too soon that there's no sense in trying. You lose yourself, you reappear. You suddenly find you got nothing to fear. When suddenly a distant voice unclear to your ears suddenly thinks they've found you or some shit like that. You lose yourself, you reappear. I don't know. It's fucking just some crazy poetry. The raccoon's drinking out of the water. Oh, he climbed up in there. Oh, yeah, just drink the whole bird bath, why don't you? Raccoons, they don't care about anybody else but themselves. Then God said, let there be trash pandas to consume all the scraps and to drink the entire bird bath. Okay, I'll play a Dr. Bass song. There's this strange sense of urgency. There's a strange sense of urgency to be merging with machines. There's this strange sense of urgency to be merging with machines. It's disturbing me. There's this urgency to be merging man with machines. It's disturbing me. There's a strange sense of urgency. I don't merging with machines. This urgency. There's a strange sense of urgency to be merging with machines. There's a strange sense of urgency. It's disturbing me to be merging with machines. I don't think you heard me. I'm sorry, disturbing and merging with machines. There's this urgency. Like it's an emergency. They're totally merging with machines. There's this urgency. There's a strange sense of urgency. There's a strange sense of urgency. To be merging, emerging, it's emerging with machines. There's this urgency emerging with machines. Are you better? Act fast, jackass, last chance, a hammer in the brass tag. Shake it, shake it, picky, picky, papa, chicka, beep. You better act fast, jackass, last chance, a hammer in the brass tacks. A type of lagging, nagging, bragging, dragging ass, oh, acting like a maniac. Do you wonder why exactly I'm explaining that? Just consider the fact that once you grab your bug out bag, there isn't gonna be a way to turn back around, cause this whole thing's gonna come down, that's right. Act fast, jackass, last chance, a hammer in the brass tacks. The type of lagging, nagging, bragging, dragging ass, acting like a maniac. Do you wonder why exactly I'm explaining that? Just consider the fact that once you grab your bug up, there's never gonna be a way to turn back around, cause this whole thing's gonna come down. That's right. Act fast, jackass, last chance, a hammer in the brass tacks. The type of lagging, nagging, bragging, dragging ass, acting like a maniac. And do you wonder why exactly I'm explaining that? Just consider the fact that once you grab your bug up, there's never gonna be a way to turn back around, cause this whole thing's gonna come down. That's right. And we will see who's laughing when the place starts collapsing in a free-for-all. Anything can happen when the shit goes down. So does the captain. Wherever you are is where you'll be stuck. Or when this place goes belly up, better have yourself a damn good plan when the shit hits a fan. Now when the going gets tough, you better be clever enough. You got to know what the fuck to do. You gotta run amok, let the muck run you. Act fast, jackass, last chance, a hammer in the brass tacks. A type of lagging, nagging, bragging, dragging ass, acting like a maniac. Do you wonder why exactly I'm explaining that? Just consider the fact, but once you grab your bug up, there isn't gonna be a way to turn back around, cause this whole thing's gonna come down. Right. The whole thing's gonna come down, okay? Yeah, the whole damn there was a wealthy merchant in London, he did dwell. He had a beautiful daughter, the truth that you I'll tell. Oh, the truth that you I'll tell. So it goes like that. Well, there was a wealthy merchant in London, he did dwell. He had a beautiful daughter, the truth that you I'll tell. Oh, the truth that you I'll tell. And she had sweethearts of plenty and men of high degree. But none but Jack the sailor her true love could ever be. Oh, her true love ever be. When Jackie's gonna sail with trouble on his mind, he left his native country and his darling girl behind. Oh, his darling girl behind. Well, she went down to a tailor shop and dressed in lingerie, and he climbed on board a vessel to convey herself away. Oh, to convey herself away. Well, before you get on board, sir, your name we'd like to know. And she smiled on her countenance and they called her Jackaroo. Oh, they called her Jackaroo. Well, I see your waist is slender and your fingers, they are small. Your cheeks too red and rosy to face a cannonball. Oh, to face a cannonball. Well, I know my waist is slender and my fingers, they are small, but it would not make me tremble to see 10,000 fall. Oh, to see 10,000 fall. Can't even see. I can't play. Well, the war soon being over, and she went and looked around. And among the dead and wounded, her darling boy she found. Oh, her darling boy she found. Oh. And they got married and stuff, happily ever after type ending. It's so cute. She had to bring him into town and send for the physicians because she was a rich bitch. She had a wealthy father. He was from London. That's how the story is. He was a wealthy merchant, and then his daughter fell in love with her sailor, you know. So she sends for the top physicians in the land to get him all fixed up when he gets all fucked up in the war, you know. It's like a classic love story. I'm almost dead here. Almost dead, 8%. I don't need no fluff talk. Just tell me how you really feel. I don't need no fluff talk. I just wanna know what's really going on. I don't need to hear the weather report. I can just look outside, just easily see. I don't need no fluff talk to fill the void. It only makes me feel annoyed. I don't need no pillow talk, please. I don't need you to patronize me. I just wanna know why. I don't need no nothing from nobody. I don't need no nothing from anyone. All I want is something from someone. I don't need no fluff talk, no. I already know where that will go. It goes nowhere, but I'd rather just sit in silence and stare. If there's nothing to say, I don't need no fluff talk, please. I'm just trying to get some peace of mind. I just wanna find someone who's real to tell me how they really feel. Do 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 da do 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 da. Okay. That's all for that one. That's all I got to say about that. My name's Forrest Gump the Gimp. Tell me to run and I'll limp. Oh, shit. Life is like a box of condoms. You never know which one's gonna rip. I've been drifting along in the same stale shoe. Loose ends, tying the noose in the back of my mind. If you thought you were making your way where the puzzles and pagans lay, put it together, it's the strange invitation. When I wake up and someone will sweep up my lazy bones, we will rise in the cool of the evening. I remember the way that you smiled when the gravity shackles were wild. Something is breaking when I think it's all beginning. Something is breaking when I think it's all beginning. Something is breaking, something is breaking, something is breaking when I think it's all beginning. Something is breaking, something is breaking, something is breaking when I think it's all beginning. Drifting along in the same stale shoe. Loose ends, tying the noose in the back of my mind. You thought you were making your way where the puzzles and pagans lay. I put it together, it's a strange invitation. Put it together, it's a strange invitation. I put it together, yes, I put it together. I put it together, it's a strange invitation. Should I get my phone charger or what? Do I have anyone who's voting for me? Be right back. Raccoonies, all I gotta do is turn my back and they're on it. They're in there trying to eat the cat food right away. I already gave you guys all kinds of food. Oh, that's right. Only one of you got to eat it, though, huh? So one of you got food and one of you did. There was 4 raccoons here last night. Usually there's only 2. What's up, guys? And they weren't getting along, so I had to chase one of them out of here. I'm like, I think I could recognize which one it wasn't one of the new ones. It's like you can't come over here where there's already a couple of raccoons living and then start getting all and not getting along with them. Like if you're the newbie, you gotta bounce if you're not getting along. Sorry, that's just how it works. You can't come over here and just eat their food and start being all punky to them, you know. It's like they were already here living here, fool. What the fuck you thinking? Coming over here all throwing your weight around, you fucking feisty little raccoon. Raccoon politics, man. It's mental. And God said, let there be the trash pandas. And God said, let there be trash pandas. And let them eat the scraps. And drink the bird bath. Let there be trash pandas with little bandit masks on their face. Do you have raccoons going through all your glass scraps and shit? You're like, these raccoons are mental in my glass. What the fuck's wrong with them? Well, we thought it might have some food. Raccoons, all they know how to do is food. That's what they wake up, they're like, well, you want to go fooding? Let's go fooding. We're going to go food. Food, 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 food. And that's when every step, they're like, food, 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 food. They're rummaging with their hands. Food, 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 food. They're just fooding constantly. The raccoon is constantly fooding, constantly fooding. Raccoons, they're fooding, they're constantly fooding. Fooding the raccoons, they just go fooding every day. And they just go trying to find some food. They'll eat until their stomachs blow up. And God said, let them have little bandit masks and scurry about in the dark looking, rummaging for food in the crevices with their long fingertips. Let them be the trash pandas. Hey kids, you want to find what is it? What's better than your favorite? I saw this commercial one time. It was so good. It was a long time ago, but I remember it was like, you know what's better than your favorite video game? They're like, what? They're like, it's better than your favorite movie and your favorite superhero. And they're like, what? And they got them all worked up. They're like, it's called going outside. Yeah. And it showed all these kids running outside and playing and shit. I'm like, yes, that was the best commercial. They're like, turn off your TV and go do something. They weren't even selling anything. They were just trying to tell kids to go play. I was like, yes, that was the best commercial. It wasn't even a commercial. It was just like, it's so funny. They're like, it's called going outside. And it showed all these kids going, yeah. And they run off outside, turn off their TV. That's great. That's brilliant. I wish I thought of that. At least I remembered it. springtime. Recall the days that still are to come. Some sing blue. I don't know how that goes. Let's see. Recall the days that still are to come. Some sing blue. Hang your heart on laughing willow. Straight down to the water. Deep sea of love. There beneath the calm face of the sea, there's a swift undertow. Life may be sweeter for this, I don't know. See how it feels in the end. While Lady Lullabies sings plainly for you, love soft, sweet and true. Cloud hands reaching from a rainbow, tapping at your window, touch your hair. So swift and bright, fingers of light floating in the air, floating in the air, floating in the air. Who can stop what must arrive? Something new is waiting to be born. Dark as the night, you're still by my side. Shine, 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 shining inside. Gone are the days we stopped to decide where we should go. We just ride. Gone are the broken eyes we saw through in dreams. Gone both dream and lie. Life may be sweeter for this, I don't know. It seems like it might be alright. While Lady Lullaby sings plainly for you, love still reigns true. gold ring down inside. I never could reach it. It just slips away when I try. When I try. I never could reach it. It just slips away when I try. When I try. Could never reach it. While lady lullabies. How does that go? While lady lullabies sings plainly, plainly for you. Love still rings, it still rings true. How do you make up something that cool? That's not my song, by the way. I wish it was. I wish I made it up. While lady lullaby sings plainly for you, love still rings true. Ooh. All right, whatever. That's enough of Jerry Garcia, man. I wish I was Jerry. I'm just kidding. I don't wish I was Jerry. Just kidding. It all happened so fast. At first you laugh. The next thing you know, everyone claps. It's the end of the show, and you're just supposed to know where your hands go. It all happened so fast. At first you laugh. Next thing you know, everyone claps. It's the end of the show, and you're just supposed to know where your hands go. Together you offer a round of applause. It's a round, it's a circle, it's a circle. Together you offer a round of applause. Full circle on a sound. It's a round of applause. It's a circle of a sound. It's a round of applause. It's circling around. It's a round of applause. Circling sound. Circling around. A full circle on a sound. You've been circling around. Coming full circle on a sound. On a ring that rings in a ring till it brings you back around. Full circle on a sound. Skipping to the beat of a redundant drum. It comes in on the one and the offbeat. Due to the continuum being ripped, it repeats and re-repeats. Repeats and re-repeats. Repeats and re-repeats. Skipping to the beat of a redundant drum. It comes in on the one and the offbeat. Due to the continuum being ripped. Skipping to the beat of a redundant drum. It comes in on the one and the offbeat. Due to the continuum being ripped. It repeats and repeats and repeats and re-repeats. Until I have each nuance interpreted in a response that is quite clever. Hey, you might see me and say whatever, but I'm on my way to break into a record. The best way to break to a broken record. Best way to break. You might see me and say whatever, but I'm on my way to break the record. The best way to break to a broken record. To a broken record. I said you might see me and say whatever, but I'm on my way to break the record. The best way to break to a broken record. To a broken record. They could come in under. That we're all under. It's a common conundrum. That we're all under. Take a common conundrum that we're all under. Become someone who wonder. Common conundrum that we're all under. Become someone who wonder. Common conundrum that we're all under. Become someone who wonder. When I'm done here, I wonder what I would have done here if I had hadn't have been someone who wondered, coming full circle on the sound. Ring that rings and a ring till it brings you back around. Now full circle on the sound. Ring that rings and a ring till it brings you back around. It all happened so fast. First you laugh, next thing you know, everyone claps at the end of the show, and you're just supposed to know where your hands go. It all happened so fast. First you laugh, the next thing you know, everyone claps at the end of the show, and you're just supposed to know where your hands go. Together you offer a round of applause, but the sound of one man clapping is the same sound. It's just visually redefined, and like a straight line. Visually redefined, kind like a straight line. Visually redefined, kind like a straight line. Then you find later from a greater point of view that what looked like a straight line to you just a path that brings you right back in a worldwide attempt to see the end. There ain't no end. There ain't no beginning. It's just a circle you've been circling around. Full circle on a sound. There ain't no end and there ain't no beginning. There ain't no beginning. Circling and circling around. A full circle on a sound. On a ring that rings and a ring till it brings you back around. Full circle on a sound. Skipping to the beat of a redundant drum that comes in on the one and the off beat due to the continuum being ripped. It repeats and repeats and repeats and it repeats. It all happens so fast. First you laugh, and next thing you know, everyone claps at the end of the show, and you're just supposed to know where your hands go. You're supposed to know it. You go like this. Yay! The universal applaud sound.